Virginia. Welcome, everybody. Great to see so many familiar faces and new faces. I really appreciate it. Such a great crowd tonight. It really makes me feel welcome and part of the Austin art community. So this is a new body of work that I've been working on for a year or two called Compartments of Desire. And I'm not going to talk too much about it. I want people to really take it in for themselves and experience it on their own. And I will just talk a little bit about my process, how I came up with this. So I've been really thinking about desire and what that means, like what it is to be desired, what it is to desire others, to feel objectified, to feel empowered, to want to possess objects, to collect things. All these things are very prevalent in my life right now, and I wanted to make a show that talked about this, especially in the realm of sexuality and gender and power and vulnerability. So the show is a lot about sex, obviously. There's a lot of references, and it's also about healing, and it's about transgression and people's journeys. So I began, all of these pieces here is, this wall is shamanistic armor made out of protective sports equipment. I got really interested in the idea of sort of sporting rituals and the frenzy around that, and primitive ritual and the sort of similarity between that and the patterns that formed, and wondering what that meant in terms of giving people a sense of purpose and a way to express themselves through accessories and costume. And then I asked a number of members from the Austin creative community, many of whom are here tonight, and I wanted to thank all of them, by the way, for modeling for me and trusting me with their image and their stories and their time. It really meant a lot to me. It means a lot to me. So I asked people when they came to model for me to think about the questions, what the biggest battle that they have ever won, what the biggest challenge they have ever faced, and what the hardest thing they've ever overcome, and especially in terms of their sexuality and their gender. So people shared very personal stories with me, really beautiful stories. Some people, I just know well and sort of know their story a little bit already. And in consideration of that, I chose different accessories to put them in that I thought would be sort of an armor for them in these journeys that they've been on or are continuing to be on. And so the result was some really beautiful images, and it, to me, brought out these sort of inner this really deep strengths and layers of archetypes that sometimes I didn't even see in these people as well as I know them. I was really surprised at the beauty and the fortitude that came out of this really deep place in all these super creative, very strong but fragile and amazing people that I know. So the piece in the center here I consider to be like a trophy stand. So most of them are sexual totems, and many of them are made. There's a few found objects. There's a little assemblage and some production, but all the trophy plaques, if you have time to read some of them around the outside, are all based on the stories that people told me. So they're all, like #1 survivor or transgressed but still depressed. Like a lot of them are sort of light or humorous or very deep takes on things that people share with me. So I consider these to be sort of like the awards or the symbols for the journeys that we all go on. And there's another piece, the skin rug over here is called Swept Under. And it has a rubber band ball underneath that's 2 years of subscription to the New York Times and 11 pieces of paper with secrets about me. I'm just trying to give back a little bit for everybody here. There's also a set of hands at the beginning called Saint Grab. And those hands, the purpose of those being right at the entrance is that I wanted to have hands in various forms of friendly sexual aggression. So the idea being that everyone who comes into the gallery instantly becomes an object of desire. Right, so it evens the playing field. We're all desired in equal amounts tonight. There's also a performance going on continuously in the corner over here, so please visit that if you hadn't had a chance to. That's about it. I did write a little something that I wanted to read. That's just some further thoughts that I just had today about this. So, compartments of desire, the urge to compartmentalize or use taxonomic methods to organize our thoughts about longing. Primal urges, fetishes, things that we love, things that turn us on. Is this an easier way to deal with a sense of desire that doesn't seem so selfish? I feel that all of our beauty and strength comes from within, and sometimes it takes that desire, the sense of another, the other, or objects to pull that strength and beauty out of us. People, lovers, objects, dreams, clothes, roles we play are all things that help us find the healing and beauty that was already within us, right? It's just a matter how we organize these things in our mind that can either hurt us or help us, that can help us expand to new horizons or keep us repressed and in our place. Sometimes we don't even realize that we're categorizing them for a purpose, but things can be moved, reordered, put in new subcategories, embraced, rejected, to bring out and help bloom the full person that we all truly are within ourselves. All of our longing, our needs, our peculiarities, our fetishes, it's all inside of our spirit and under our skin. So once again, I want to thank women in their work, Liberty, Chris, Rachel, Andrew helped with the installation, all of my beautiful models, John Lawrence, where is he? John was a huge help, my biggest support. My family's here tonight. Introduce yourselves to them. They're really amazing people. And all my friends. I really love you guys. And I'm here for any questions. I'm sure there must be some, but yeah, that's all I'm going to say right now.